The King reads comments. Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Am I recording? Yes, I am. From the Chat Tavern here. I think what I might start doing is once a week or so, it's just instead of me responding by typing to your comments, I think what I might do is maybe just what I did last time, and I've done this a couple of times on the channel, is just go through each of them and read them aloud. Might be fun to do. But yeah, let's do that. So let me share my here we go. Let's move me over here. And let's do that. There we are. I'm going to start at the bottom here. For frame of reference, today is May 16th. It is a Thursday. This is from one day ago on the Iron Man Challenge, Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe's has been publicly subscribed to me for 8 months. How's it going, man? Love the WoW content. Gives you time to chat. Thanks, man. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Sloppy's good to see you, man. Mr. Bill Willis, he's been a member for 1 year. Love you, buddy. And he's one of my top commenters. This is on reading comments and other things. So this is from the last comment video. New World faction levels. If you're maxed out on faction XP, you can't go to the next rank until you do a quest. Check out that cathedral in Windsward where the Covenant has their main base. Okay, thank you for that. I did realize I was maxed and I couldn't figure out how to get to the next level. And I was doing things for them, but I guess I'm capped out there. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. This is Fly Jumbo Man from one day ago. I, for one, like how you swear in the videos. It shows you care. I'm going to be addressing this specifically. A video came out, Faldir's Cove. I put the skull and crossbones on it. I remember being pretty upset, stressed, and salty. There was a lot of other things going on, like personally, but I'm pretty sure I cussed a whole lot in that. And the last video I did, I had somebody actually say something about it, and I feel kind of bad for that. So those videos that came out I was a little bit ahead. I'm going to do my very best to at least tone it down some, because I watched a little bit of that video and there was a streak. It was not good. But thank you for that comment, man. I appreciate it. Saved by grace. So okay. Perhaps no one never loses viewers because one did not swear enough, but many lose viewers because one does. That being said, not every content is made for all viewers, and sometimes one must follow their own dreams and aspirations. So, Saved by grace, it was you who, said it was a little rough to listen to. Again, I am sorry. The videos coming out in the next day or so hopefully should be toned down a little bit. I'm going to try to do better. I don't like that about myself. Every once in a while, I will cuss, but I'm going to try to really tone it down. I appreciate you being here at Saved by Grace. I really do. And that's an awesome comment. Absolutely no hate towards people who dislike swearing. It's tough to please everyone. And as you say, I probably wouldn't leave any channel I liked because they started swearing less. Just wanted to leave my 2 cents on it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do better. Oh my goodness. Jemmy, this is a new channel member of mine. Hey, E, hope you're doing fantastic whenever you read this. Holy crap, this is a tip right here. I didn't see this until just now. I know times are hard at the moment about your car, and I bet other things you do you not mention. I just wanted to put this out on one of your non-Let's Play videos to say thank you. I've tried putting this kind of comment on your members only number 12 video, but YouTube kind of messed up and the comment never showed up. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you for making the content you do. It really brightens my day, and I bet it does for everyone else here. I'm a new member, and I started off as a blue belt. I've actually increased level to brown belt just because I really think you deserve it, and will most likely increase it again in the future when I got a more stable job. The time you spent to record all these Let's Plays and videos like this, responding to your awesome community, makes you deserve it even more. Don't get me emotional. Also, the thing you mentioned on the members only video about the birthdays, my birthday is the 20th of November, and I'm a male from Sweden. Okay. Thank you. Another thing, the members only video about our names and handles. You pronounced my name correctly. Oh, Jimmy. Okay. But you could just call me Jamie. Got it. That is my real name. So what I typically do, I try to remember the best I can, but I do have a cheat sheet that I'll use for birthdays and things. And I will give a shout out there. Keep up the great work, brother. We'll keep watching and supporting. You deserve it. This is tremendous. Thank you so much. Thank you for that tip. This is just a beautiful, wonderful thing that people choose to support me in this way. It's always surprising to me. I get pretty overwhelmed pretty easily. Jamie, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm going to say something about Sweden. Some of my favorite shows I've ever watched are from Swedish. That whole region, I think, produces some of the best shows I've ever seen. I just finished watching. There's 4 seasons of this show called The Bridge. It takes place between Denmark and Copenhagen. The bridge between those two. I know that's not. I'm not saying specifically Sweden. I'll say Scandinavian countries. Finland, all of those places, they have some of the best shows. I'm waiting on a show to release here in the U.S. I think it's the 3rd season. It's the translation for an American is Trapped. I don't know if that's the original name. I absolutely love that show too. Some of the best stuff. Well, Jimmy, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for supporting me and this wonderful comment. And good grief, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, man. I've not seen this person before. Oh, Leon Robinson. How are you? At 4734, you placed the dynamite under which you blew up. Okay, so this is the Red Dead. Yeah, look, we can actually watch the clip here. I couldn't figure out what to do with the dynamite. I just placed it wrong. I didn't see an option to do it. It's right here. So I'm trying to place this. What I did is I set it down. What the fuck was... Okay. Thank you for that, man. I think I figured it out after, but yeah, I did blow myself up there. Here's Bill Willis. How's it going, Bill? Thank you for that comment. Love you, buddy. Already level 45. That's amazing. This is from, I haven't seen Bonfloor in a while. Yeah, this is the Iron Man challenge. Where is it? There we are. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well in that challenge. Oh, you guys aren't seeing exactly what I'm seeing here. Are you? No. I wonder why that is. I think it's because the screen. How's it going? Where am I at, man? Bonfloor. What's going on over here? Oh, it's here. Okay, weird. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. It's fine. Super distracted. Bonfloor, it's good to see you again. Yeah, I'm pushing hard. We've had some really close calls in the Iron Man Challenge. I'm really nervous about if I will make it to level 60, doing the best I can. But I've been doing some pretty risky stuff, even green quests. Like I said, that Faldir's Cove video I put out, the whole thing was just stupid that I did. I'm surprised I'm still alive. This is from Darth Rooster. Hey, great video. I was watching your pet's focus during the fights. I think if you turn on bite, you'll be fine. Your pig should only bite every 10 seconds, and you'll still have enough focus for growl every 5 seconds. You are absolutely right. The only thing I've noticed is when I'm fighting a yellow mob, especially mobs my level or a level higher, which I really shouldn't be doing if I want to play it safe. The timing sometimes can get off, especially if I pull something else. But you're right. If I'm just fighting a single target mob, it usually works out fine. His focus is down, but it comes back so quick. He's able to growl every 5 seconds for the taunt, and then he's able to bite. And he does use some initial focus charging in as well. I could also turn that off to save a little, but you're absolutely right. So what I've been doing in videos coming out, I've been going back and forth between it depending on the level of mob that I'm fighting. But for the most part, it works pretty well. Like 4 out of 5 times, he's able to taunt just fine there. Thank you for that comment. Jemmy, great small episode, pretty intense. Well done. Thank you, man. Yeah, that was the Miraz Cal episode. I think that's how you say her name, in the Keep in Arathi Highlands. Thank you again, Jamie. I really appreciate that. And I see you're upgraded to your blue belt status there. Dustin Dixon, he's one of my top commenters. Progress, yeah, we're making it, man. We are slowly doing it there. I've noticed I like looking at people's like profile picture or whatever their like icon thing for YouTube. Every time I see this, I think of Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings, but it's too small to actually see what it is. I don't actually know what that is, but I like it. Rob Bronford, here he is right here. Totally get being in the right headspace for streaming and wouldn't worry about doing it until you feel ready. As someone who suffers on and off with social anxiety, I can imagine it's very taxing. Well, thank you for that, Rob. I know a lot of people can relate to, my social anxiety, and a lot of people have that, and some are worse. Some people are worse than others, obviously. But this is in response to somebody who's asking, if I was going to be streaming again and all that. I hope to, again, one day, and I hope it's soon, but I'm just kind of not able to do it right now. Rob's been around for a long time. It's good to see you, man. Here's another one from Rob. Great vid, mate. These really intense ones are always the best. I do agree. I like watching a challenge if I'm watching another YouTuber. I don't see a lot of other YouTubers doing challenges, but I don't follow a lot of people. But I like seeing people do a permadeath challenge, and I do kind of like seeing people take a risk. It does make it more exciting to watch. When you're playing it, it's pretty stressful, but I agree. Montoya, for tagging enemies, you have to press Q while on Deadeye, not outside of it. You enter Deadeye, aim at someone, and press Q to tag him. You can tag multiple enemies, and Arthur will shoot them all at once when you press the shoot button. Okay, so he was telling me about this before, and in the next episode of Red Dead, I tried it, but it didn't work because I wasn't doing it right. Wow, that seems really overpowered. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I get into Deadeye, aim at someone, I'll press Q, and then I can go multiple people with Q and then hit. Oh, we're going to try this. Thank you so much for that. I can't wait to try that out, man. Here's Vital XP. He's been publicly subscribed to me for a week, and he is also a new member of the channel, and he has my face emoji. There are, I think, 4 or 5 that my viewers have made. Duck Lord may have made this one. I'm not sure. Or Touch Me Nancy. They've made some pretty good ones. I don't know what I was doing there, but that's weird. What is this from Duckmaster? Number of times Big E curses saying a naughty word. Why you want to do me like that, Duck? He's time-stamped. Oh, man. Well, this is going to be nothing compared to the Faldeer's Cove episode out. That came out today as I'm recording this. But, well, thank you for doing that, Duck. Duck was also pretty famous when I did live stream for clipping pretty much anything that was even remotely inappropriate that I said, would clip it and immediately post it in the Discord. Thank you, Duck. Duck's awesome. He's been around for a long time, and he's also helped me out on the channel. He has been a moderator during live streaming and done stuff with the guild. Just awesome, dude. Thank you, Duck. I am obviously not going to go to these because I'm feeling really bad already about all of the cussing that I do. This is from Cruth. He has been publicly subscribed to me for a week. New sub here. How you doing, man? You should equip both weapons. So this is on the New World Let's Play. Then you can swap back and forth between them when in a fight. This will let you use one weapon's ability while the others are on cooldown. I personally pair the great sword with the hatchet as you get some good AoE damage with the sword, depending on what abilities you pick, and the hatchet is a heavy-hitting single pull damage weapon. This will also allow you to build both weapons at the same time, as XP will be granted to both of them. I have not thought of doing this yet. That's an awesome tip right there. I'm going to have to try this. I've been so locked in with the hatchet that I'll use something for a little bit, but there's so much I've not even used. Thank you for that, Cruff. I'm going to, because I do have some decent weapons still. I've either put it in the storage shed or it's in my bag. Thank you for that. I'm going to give that a shot. Here's Saved by Grace. I'm so glad to see you haven't left yet. If you happen to see this, I am going to do better. I'm going to do my best. This is for the Merez Cow Iron Man Challenge. Yes, you can use the auction house to buy bags and gray or white gear. It makes it nice. So sell it so it's easier to get them out. I was the world first pacifist. Are you kidding me? To make it to max level? So if you guys don't know what the pacifist challenge is, the holy moly is that impressive. Holy moly. Saved by Grace, let me know if you have any recordings or anything. I would love to see any of that stuff. So the pacifist challenge, it's a permadeath challenge. There's many different versions of the Iron Man ways to play it. The pacifist challenge is you cannot kill anything. You can't kill any quest mobs. You can't kill any animals, nothing. You basically level up, I'm pretty sure, by exploring. Gathering at one point became something you got XP for. I don't think it is in Classic, but I'm not 100% sure. It is very, very difficult. You're talking about a difficult in the amount of patience it takes. That is super impressive, Saved by Grace. That's incredible. Through the Iron Man years, I've leveled hunters, priests, druids. I was about to make the world first pally when I got clobbered by the elites at the portal. Keep in mind, this was all easier than what you were doing, as the original Iron Man challenge didn't exist until Wrath of the Lich King. Okay. Yeah. So I talked about this before. I think the very first person to get world first, as far as I know, was Kriparian. He's a streamer, YouTuber. I think it was a troll hunter. And so I wasn't sure if he had done that in the Burning Crusade or Wrath. So this tells me where he did that in. Everything prior was nerfed. I am very impressed with what you're doing. I don't think anyone has succeeded in the Iron Man challenge in Classic Vanilla. Stay alive. I am enjoying your run. I did not know nobody's done that. Holy moly. That is so impressive to me. I love watching the Iron Man challenge, and I have seen, I got to be honest, if it's out there and there's a YouTuber who's done it, I probably watched the series. I saw Asmongold try to do it. I saw what's his name? Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to remember his name. This YouTuber, I wish I could remember his name. He actually gave me the idea. He's the first person I ever saw do something called the Lord of the Ring challenge. That I stole that, and I gave him complete credit for it, but I stole that from him. I can't remember his name. And a few other people I've tried it. And the video of Kriparian, it wasn't like the complete like Let's Play. It was just kind of, I kind of forget what it is, but when you do the Iron Man challenge, there's a site for it and everything, and you can register your character, and then at level 10, they can track your progress and make sure you do it. And if you get all the way there, you get like this Hall of Fame. You get your character's name up there, something like that. That's super, super impressive to me, Grace. Unbelievable. I can't believe you did the pacifist. So I'm just curious, what version of the game? Like, was it level 70, level 80? Was it more current? If I'd love to know. Here's Liam Robinson. If you want to do a mission later, then don't do the mission just yet. This is on Red Dead. In every yellow mission, you have to do something, and you can't not do it. Okay, so I wasn't sure about this because I was a little bit annoyed. Sometimes I would be going to do something, but I was like, okay, well, let's go check in with this person. and then there'd be like this cutscene, and I would get thrown right into it. So he's basically just saying you don't have to do it. Like, because usually I'd be like, okay, well, I guess we're going to do this now. So I'll keep that in mind about yellow missions. Thank you very much, Liam, for this. I mean, it makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, see it written. And Montoya responds to that. The problem is you don't really know what some missions are about until you start them, especially if the mission is given by a character and then someone else interrupts and the mission changes. So you end up doing something you may not want to do. I personally don't mind because I think it gives realism and an organic feeling to missions. Interrupting each other is something that may happen in reality. And it also makes missions change and not be a rigid thing. And Arthur may, as the player, not want to do the same thing as someone comes up with, but I get that people don't like it. Yeah, that's a good point too. I do like the missions a lot in Red Dead. The whole game has just been really, really fun. It's very different from anything I've ever played. He also says, I think there's an option in the menu for leaving a mission in case you don't want to do it just yet. That's good to know. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it, Montoya and Liam. Thanks so much. This is Cynics. He's been around for a long time and a member for 9 months. He's responding to me reading comments before. The Shadowlands Mage Duo playthrough, it was with Alpine Gaming. That's right. Thank you, Cynics. It was how I found your channel. He randomly popped up on my YouTube feed, and I liked his chilled vibe, and you were the same. Shame he isn't on YouTube anymore. At least I heard he was having a baby and must have disabled his channel. So he still has the channel. He changed the name a few times and was trying different things. He does have a child. That's why he kind of stopped, because him and his wife had a child, and then that changes everything. But yeah, his name was Alpine Gaming. The channel I think he's changed it back to Alpine Gaming. He's got some videos over there. It used to be Josh Plays, but his name is Josh Shaw. And I became pretty good friends with the guy, and we did a co-op, as he's saying here in Shadowlands, where we leveled, well, we didn't level the Blood Elf mages, but we played 2 Blood Elf mages. We did some dungeons and battlegrounds and some questing, and then things just started to fall apart because my schedule was all over the place. I think we're 9 hours difference or something like that. We were having trouble, and I ended up having to call it. But thanks for letting me know that, Cynics. And it's awesome that you found me through him. That's pretty cool. Here's Dustin Dixon. What's going on? Very scary. Thought you were dead. Glad you weren't. This is the video I'm talking about. And I actually pinned a comment to the video apologizing for my language. It's a little bit embarrassing, honestly, but that's kind of how I get when I get stressed. Unfortunately, I don't even really think about it. So happy for you. Glad you got the quest done and you didn't die. Me too, man. I was really worried about it. And I should have bailed, but I kept pushing there. Trying not to spoil anything there, but I probably already did. This is from The Pursuer. He's one of my top commenters. This is on the quick update so I put a quick update out, I think yesterday when this video at the recording, about the Fright Night series. It was really close. At one point it was tied it's been tied twice between Resident Evil 7 and Sons of the Forest. I think Sons of the Forest has won. The poll is closed. I'll check it again, but I'm pretty sure we're playing Sons of the Forest. Will you do an immersive style for RE7 as well? It would still suit the Let's Play because the game is kind of built for players to feel as if they're the main character. I really like that idea, and it would actually be good for me to do it as well. I really like getting immersed in a game, especially a horror game. But because I'm usually, right here and narrating, is that my... Oh, it's my mic stand there, not my monitor top. I can get distracted, and it does take some of it away for me personally. I mean, I love doing it. I have a lot of fun. But that's for something like World of Warcraft or like Red Dead. I feel like it's a little bit different because there's a lot of comedy and stuff. There can be in those games the way it's written. But for these horror games, I'm wondering if I should just do the immersive thing. So in The Forest, the immersive Let's Play that I did, I called it immersive. It was kind of my first time doing that on the channel. And I wasn't fully like first person speaking as the character. I tried to do it as much as I could, but I did find myself just kind of narrating what was going on. I like this idea a lot, and I will say for the Sons of the Forest, which has won the poll, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to do the same thing. So what that means is I might not even be on the screen, and I'm going to play the character as if I am the character. There won't be a ton of talking. As I come across stuff, I'll try to respond as if I would in real life, is the style of the Let's Play. I think it would be great. I like that idea for Resident Evil 7 as well. Thank you for that suggestion, man. I like that idea a lot. And I was already planning to do this for Sons of the Forest. In fact, what I was thinking about doing for Sons of the Forest, because I've never played the game, I've only seen a little bit of footage from Farket. He's an Australian that I watch. I used to watch a lot with the first game, The Forest. But I've not seen a lot of it. I don't know the ending or the endings. Really nothing about the game. And I've done that on purpose. So when I finally did play this game, it would be new and fresh to me. But I'm not sure what the game has in it as far as like what the first one has. But something I wish I'd done with the first one is done, I'm going to call it like a diary, where I will narrate a little bit just to, as much for me as for the viewer. In other words, just play the episode in first person, but maybe at some point in the game, maybe at the beginning, I read a diary. It'll just be on some random screen in the game or whatever. And I'll just kind of, so yesterday I ran across cannibals or just something like that, just to kind of keep it flowing, and if that makes any sense. Here's the last comment for the day here. Darth Rooster, watching this at work, saying to myself, get out of there. Yeah, this is on the Iron Man Challenge. Yeah. I should have done it. Let me see if anything's held for review. So if you leave a comment and it's got a link or too repetitious, it'll be here. And so there is something. So I'm going to prove this comment. This is from Ojemi. I don't know why they do this. Some of my top commenters, they get blocked a lot. Not blocked, but it's held for review. So I can't respond here, but I'm going to approve it. Every once in a while, when I hit approve, the comment is gone. I never see it again. So we're going to read it. It says, oh my God, what a stressful and scary episode. I was sitting here stressing out with you and the damn pathing. It's so damn scary. What if that stupid pathing actually pulled more mobs from on top of the ship? That's what I was worried about, and I know exactly what part you're talking about. We were underwater, and I was shooting through a window that you can swim through, but when I sent my pet in, he went around and could have easily pulled. That could have been done. Really well done, E. Looking forward to the next episode. So I'm going to prove that. Let's see if it's in publish now. So it is. That doesn't always happen. Anyway, we can take this back. Let me check the poll really quick. We'll go to Community tab. Sons of the Forest has won the poll. Yes, it has. So this is our next Fright Night series. And I'm really looking forward to this. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to start. I'm going to try to get it out for this weekend. Today's Thursday. I should be able to do that. And it will be immersive. I will be adding my own. I don't know what the music in the game is like. I know caves have this certain ambience, but what I did in the first game was added some kind of creepy undertones to it. If there's a buildup of something coming up, I might do that. I like doing stuff like that and kind of getting as creative as I can. But there will be no webcam, and I will play the game as, like I said, as if I am the character, so there'll be minimal dialogue. And I'm just going to try to have fun with it and get fully into it. Me not being on the camera really changes the dynamic of the Let's Play. I've done that a few times. I've even noticed in World of Warcraft, if I'm not feeling well or I feel like I don't look well or something, every once in a while I turn the thing off. And I have noticed it completely changes the narration paths. I don't know what it is. It's not that like I feel like I have to perform when I'm on camera. It's not like that, but it's something that I can't quite put my finger on. But anyway, Sons of the Forest is the next Fright Night series. Thanks everybody for voting on this. I really appreciate it. After Sons of the Forest, we'll probably go back to Resident Evil here And I actually would like to play these other 2 games as well, but that'll be in time. But that's going to do it for me. Whoops. Let's get back to the chat tavern here. There we go. Yeah, so this is something I might do maybe on a weekly basis because I love reading the comments and I love responding. The channel's getting too... I'm still super small, right? But I do get, I think, more comments than a typical channel my size would get. I mean, at least that's what it seems, and I absolutely love it. I love responding. It is time consuming, to sit and type as much as I like doing it, but it's way easier, and I can say way more. It's more interactive. It feels more personal to do it this way. So, I'll probably do this from now on and just have fun with it and make like this little short episode. Well, we're 30 minutes in here, but thank you for everything. Jamie, thank you so much for that tip. I really appreciate that. I didn't see it come in. What's weird is I don't get anything. I don't get a notification about that on YouTube, which is so weird. The only time I will ever see it is if I'm recording. I actually have to see if I have it turned on. I know if I get a new subscriber, something pops up and scares me. The tip actually does show up. If I'm recording and somebody happens to tip in that window when I'm recording, I'll get a pop-up notification, and that's always fun to see and scary because of the noise. It's like this guitar sound. But I don't get an email. I don't get a YouTube notification. I don't get anything like that. Oh, that is my... that's the guy calling about my car. I'm going to have to check that. So I'm going to have to drop, and that could be good news. I hope it's good news. Anyway, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's watching, commenting. Big shout out to the people who have chosen to subscribe, and a super big comment, corny as that, for my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. I will see you guys and gals in a future episode. Take care. Peace.